Hello there, very good evening to you. I hope you're ready for the weekend, despite the fact that it is going to be a rather cloudy and rather chilly sort of one.
Morning, Sarah. Felt a bit chillier today, didn't it?
It did, absolutely. Morning, Luxmy and Ben, and morning to you at home too. Yes, a bit of a colder feel to the weather through the course of the weekend, especially across parts of England and Wales.
Morning, Sarah. Now, earlier, Ben wanted to have it both ways. He was like, we want it mild and we want it dry.
I don't ask for much, but I'm not going to get it, am I, Sarah?
Oh, you can have one or the other. You can have chilly and dry or
Can't have
mild
it both.
You can't have it both, I'm afraid. Good morning to you. Well, out there this morning, a real contrast in weather conditions across different parts of the UK, particularly England and Wales. It's a chilly start to the day.
So that picture behind you reminds me of one of my favourite weather phrases that you use, mist and murk. I just love it.
Mist and murk.
Such a good phrase. Rolls off the tongue.
Isn't it? Absolutely misty, murky conditions out there for many of us this morning. We have got some fog patches as well, mainly over the higher ground. You can see from the view across River Thames here, that low cloud, some of the buildings just shrouded in fog there at the top. So yes, it is murky for some of us, not everywhere though. Further north and west across the UK, we've got a bit more sunshine than we've got down towards the south and the east. It was cold this morning. Yesterday we got to 14 degrees across parts of Scotland, but today colder across the board, particularly so for England and Wales. In fact, we've had temperatures below freezing in places like Newcastle upon Tyne. This is a view there, some shallow mistiness around, blue skies above, so the promise of something a little bit brighter through the course of the day.
So what that means is for most of us, it just stays pretty cloudy, still a few patches of mist around. Temperatures really struggle. It's across northeast Scotland, northeast England, and a few breaks into Cornwall, where you've got the best chance of seeing a little bit of sunshine this afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon. A rather cloudy start for many of us today.
Hello, good afternoon. Yet another cold, grey winter's day, I'm afraid.
Hello again. A fairly settled outlook weather-wise across the UK through the rest of this weekend and into next week. Thanks to high pressure keeping things generally dry, if a little cloudy for many of us, and a touch of frost to come over the next few nights.
Good evening. It has been quite a cold and cloudy day today, and nothing really changes overnight. It stays cloudy and it stays cold.
Hello there. It's been a bit of a gloomy and cold start to the weekend for many of you, but some finish the day with blue skies overhead. For sure, the satellite imagery from earlier, some lovely breaks in the cloud in northeast England, northern Scotland, and some breaks in Northern Ireland lifted temperatures to around 11 degrees, whereas parts of eastern England struggle to get above freezing all day long.
But we're watching very carefully a nasty looking area of low pressure. Looks like it's going to work to the west of the UK towards the end of the week. The strongest winds from this system probably staying away from our shores, and just as well because this system has wind gusts in excess of 100 miles an hour. We'll be watching this very carefully, but it looks like those strong winds will stay just to our west.